Anyone not have a program? Okay, you want to raise your hand again? Did not get a program.
and loves it. And loves it.
Good evening, everyone. Good evening. I'm going to ask you to take this opportunity to turn your cell phones off or put them on vibrate. Thank you. This is going to be your opportunity to share of your memories with Jurnee. Tomorrow, the program will be restricted because of time constraints. So tonight, you will have your opportunity to share and to be able to encourage her family. Paulette is going to be officiating this portion of this tonight, and she's going to start off by giving her tributes. We're going to ask that you allow it to flow. So as she gives her tribute, please, the next person, and if you know you're going to be giving a tribute, one behind the other, you can just stand on this side and allow yourselves to share. Paulette?
Good evening, everyone. Could we please stand and have a little prayer before we begin? Father God, we thank you for bringing us all here this evening. The circumstances might not be the best ones, but we're all here because we love Jurnee. And we pray that everyone here, when we leave, we can take away something from this gathering. We pray that you be with all the family and friends, and just give us strength so we can get through this very trying time. Amen. My name is Paulette Barrow. I'm a friend of the family. I met Jurnee through her aunt Colette. We worked together. We worked together in a previous job. I know we're working together again in another job. they would come by my house and, when we have little barbecue gathering, they would come by. And then, Jurnee lived in Brooklyn and we live in the Bronx, so, Colette, when Jurnee comes up to Colette, like to spend the weekend, she would bring her to church or Sunday school and she would take part in whatever we have going on. She was always full of life and, happy person. It's really sad to see her go. But, we pray that, we know that her soul is going in the right place. So, I'm just gonna invite anyone else that wants to, anybody that has like fond memories of her, just come up and share with us. Please keep it to 2 minutes. Thank you. Anyone, don't be shy. You're all here because you know Jurnee. All right, we have somebody.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Jurnee Wells David. I'm the principal of Middle School 394, and I was Jurnee's principal. This is Mom asked me to ask if I would come up and speak. Jurnee, when we say that kids are special, it's an understatement. What Jurnee has brought into my life and the lives of 394. Every time we needed, so I'm one of those principals that every time we needed something, I went to the go-to kid, and it was always Jurnee. So Jurnee, if you don't know this about her, there's something called TED Talks, and that's when educators, so they did it with students, and they needed a student. And I said, okay, 500 and something kids, who should I choose? Well, of course, I chose Jurnee, and they loved her so much that when I told them of her passing, they were devastated. She represented 394 and she represented District 17. She was outstanding. She had her project. She was always just a wonderful, wonderful young lady. So when I got to the school, I changed the color to pink, if you haven't noticed. And she just came up to me and she was like, that's my favorite color. And I said, Jurnee, I did it for you. And she just was a rising star. We honored her last year at graduation, and she talked about her journey with cancer. And I remember she said, why her? But that's the first time I ever heard Jurnee say anything about her struggles. She was on remote, and every day this child was on there, from her hospital bed, home with her mom. Sometimes I used to think her mother was doing her homework for her, but I don't think so. And throughout her illness and throughout her time, she still had the highest score in our school. Jurnee is an amazing girl. I'm devastated that she's not here. And I just wanted to share that a few weeks ago, my nephew took his life. He was 23 years old, and I didn't understand what's going on with young people. So he was buried at Kensington. And when I saw that she was there, I promised the students at 394 that every time I go see my nephew, that I promised to go see Jurnee. And at Kensington, you can leave stuff there, wind chimes and all kind of stuff. And I promised that we will start decorating her grave with 394 stuff. Mom, you're the strongest woman I know. God bless you. God bless everything about you. I mean, being a correctional officer, you must be strong. I'm not taking that away from you. But your resilience has impressed us. We're honored to have you as our family. You will continue to be our family members. You can always reach out to 394 if you ever need anything. She was our baby too. She was there from pre-K to 8th grade. That is a long time. Thank you for entrusting her and me. Thank you for having her as a part of our journey. Thank you for sharing her with us. And I will tell you that she is going to continue to forever make you proud. We love you. We love Jurnee. Thank you so much. I want to introduce our assistant principal, Ms. Teresa Peters.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Ms. Peters, the assistant principal of 394. Before Ms. David came to 394, Jurnee was my baby. When she needed anything, she would come to my office. She was one of those students that you can send on an errand and you knew that the job would get done, right? Jurnee loved to read and she loved to debate. That is why she was top in TED Talk. She talked about social justice and things that affected her community, and she definitely wanted to stand for women's rights. She was big on that. On behalf of PSMS 394, to the family and friends that are here today, I am the person who is in charge of culture and climate. We did a balloon releasing for Jurnee yesterday. A part of me kind of felt sad and upset that we had to go to Mount Vernon. I kept saying, how are we to Mount Vernon? We can't get the kids here. But we had staff members who gave of themselves to put students in their cars. There were students standing in the schoolyard begging, is there anyone else that's driving down to Mount Vernon that we can go in the car? I kept saying the car is full. The car is full. I said, you know what? We have staff members here who have offered to come back tomorrow and bring another set of kids. I would like for PSMS 394 staff and students to please stand so that you see who's here with you today in support of Jurnee. I want you to remain standing because when I spoke to the students about Jurnee, like Ms. David said, regardless of her situation, she continued to push through. And that is the message that I wanted to leave for the students of 394 from today and then on forevermore. So starting with this graduation class of 2023, we will honor Jurnee by selecting one child each year that reminds us of the dedication, determination, and the push through that Jurnee did. For the students that graduated with Jurnee that are standing behind you, I want you to remember what Jurnee stood for. Remember those days when you don't feel like going to school, when you don't feel like listening to the teacher, when the days are rough at home. Jurnee pushed through. When Jurnee stood at the graduation podium and she said, why me? Sometimes we don't know why God does what he does, but why not Jurnee? What a fit child to represent dedication, determination. Sometimes when we have those who pass on, they leave a message behind. That is the message. That was Jurnee's purpose. That is her purpose for us at 394. That is the purpose for the students to follow. And Mom, I see the emotions, but I would love if you are able to come in June and hand that award and plaque to the student that we select this year and every year moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, PS 394. Anyone else? Okay, Daddy's coming.
Greetings, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I'm Reverend Vladimir. Really, I am. I grew up with this gentleman. I met him in 2002 when he would cut school to come to mine to hang out. It made no sense, but he did it. And ever since then, we've been chummy Haitian brothers. Greetings, salut, tout le monde haïtien. I'm only here to cater to the non-English speakers. Et salut tout le monde, nous et remercie pour tout, remercie pour venir supporter Jurnee avec Uni. Okay, Wendell, excusez. Near and far, thank you for everyone that has come and supported both parents for this lovely young girl that this gentleman, to me, held as a trophy. As a trophy, it's tough for me here because I'm a father of a young woman. And to be here holding him as he struggles, I couldn't be anywhere else. A lot of our friends are here from Brooklyn as the school. We're here to support and to show love. Jurnee, Wendell, excuse me, Jurnee, Wendell, merci. Tout le monde, je supporte la famille, encourager, montrer qu'il n'y a pas pour Dieu. Et puis juste d'amour, montrer tout le monde d'amour. I said, just continue to support the family, show them love, light, strength, and love each other. That's it, because we don't know when our time is. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank y'all for supporting these two beautiful people, supporting this beautiful young lady. And God bless you. Good night.
Anyone else? Colette.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Colette Davis. I am Jurnee's aunt, the older sister. Jurnee was a very lovely young lady. She always she was in the know. Why this, why that? And you would explain things to her, and it's not an argument, but like you said, it was like a debate. She was very inquisitive. She loves to go to school. Whenever she misses school, it was like a disaster for her. But she was very loving, caring. She looked out for everyone around her. If you was down, she would pick you back up. She just had a beautiful soul. So I just want to say to everyone, thank you for coming out, showing how you love Jurnee as well, and just continue to keep her mom, her dad, her family in prayer. Thank you.
Oh, there you are. You have her auntie kind of.
Good evening. I come here just to support the family. Jurnee, I know you're gonna. I don't know what it feels like to lose a child, but I feel your pain. You have to stay strong, Jurnee. It will get easy day by day as days go by. She's your one and only seed. And only God knows why he took her that early. This world is not our home. We're just passing through. Some people believe when you die, it's the end. It's not the end. It's got to be a resurrection. And one day, we are going to stand before Christ for the time that we live on this earth and how we spend our lives. all right, to say, it's going to get better. It will get better. Colette, she need your shoulder. Can't remember her name. Kadeen, she need your shoulder. Chantel, she need your shoulder. Her stepmom, she need your shoulder. Lincoln, she need your support. Be there for her, because her mom is no longer here. Jeanette, you could call me anytime. I will be there for you. I don't know when my time on this earth going to be over. So that's why I'm walking with the Lord, because I know this world is not my home. Sometimes it's like I can't wait to exit. I was here 2 years ago. I was at him funeral, right? I didn't expect I'm going to be here today for this child. I saw her at the repast. Then she say hi. She don't say much. She look at me and I say hi. But I never believed in a million years that was going to be her there. But all I want to say to everyone here, put God first. Live for Jesus, because when this life is over, you will be with him. And that's the life I am living, because I know when I leave this earth, I'm going to be with Jesus. And God bless everyone.
Okay, you can see we have some students from 394. They're coming to give their tributes.
Hello, everybody. My name is Justin Butler. So I don't even know what to say, to be honest. But we're here to honor Jurnee and how loving and caring she was. I just remember all the nights she would call me, I would call her. We would talk about anything, to be honest. I just love having a conversation with her. She always tell me everything, like even deep secrets she don't want nobody else to know. And I understand. I just loved how she was always caring. She gave everybody the utmost respect. She was never rude to anybody. If she was, you really had to do something to mess up. But before I leave, I just wanted to say, Jurnee, we love you. And please watch over all of us. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Kashmir. I was going to school with Jurnee since we were in pre-K to 8th grade. We graduated together. One thing I can say about Jurnee is that no matter how bad anybody treated her, she was always there for everybody. She made sure everybody was good, but she put everybody before herself. She made sure everybody had a smile on their face, no matter how bad she was feeling. Last time I spoke to Jurnee, she told me that she was going back into the hospital. She told me that she was going to be okay and that it's all going to get better. And then a couple of weeks later, her mom sent out a text that she had passed away. I didn't know what to do, and I was so lost. But I remember that if anything, Jurnee wanted everybody to be strong. So that's what I did. My last words to Jurnee would be, I love you, and just watch over everyone.
Hi, everybody. My name is Jurnee Covington. I'm one of Jurnee's many friends. Jurnee was a loving, caring, beautiful young lady. And every time I talked to Jurnee, I felt like she had her whole life planned out. She would talk about school. She would talk about how she wants me to be good in school. She really taught me a few things, especially when we went online, because she was the best online school. And I gotta admit, I was terrible. But she tried to help me through it, and she got me through some of my grades. She was teaching me some of the stuff, catching me up with the work. My mom was getting dressed one day, and Jurnee was like, "You don't want to help her? You're being mean to your mom." So she helped my mom with her whole outfit. And they had a whole conversation without me. I was like, so Jurnee, I just want to say that I love you, and I love that you were here for me, and I'm here for you too.
Hi, everyone. My name is Jurnee, and I just wanted to say that you would have never thought that Jurnee was ever going through this because she always had a smile on her face. She always made sure everything was good. The many times that me and Jurnee talked, she was always putting me on about the tea and stuff. She was always making a joke. It was always just a fun time with her. She was always smiling, laughing, always make sure everything was good. And when I heard the news, it really broke my heart. I had kept in tears for so long, and at some point I just let them out. And every day I try not to cry because I know Jurnee will not want to see me in that circumstance. So my few words to Jurnee is, I love you so much. Everyone loves you so much in here. And make hope you are joking.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jurnee. I always wanted to be best friends. I remember the times that she would call me late night, she tell me everything about all the drama going on in school. She'd call me late night, she didn't have nobody to talk to. Jurnee, what should I order to get? What should I get to eat? I'll give her advice, I'll tell her what she should do. But I know some of the times she would call me, she would ask me how school going, how the grades, I would tell her good. At the same time, she would tell me, oh, she's okay. I would always ask her how she's doing. She would tell me she was good. I remember one time I texted her and she was in the hospital and she was telling me how she barely ate. And I was like, oh, well, whenever you come out, you could go on a date to Coastal. She was like, oh, that was lovely. And I said, yeah, whenever you come out, let me know, we could go on that date. My last words to Jurnee would be, I love you so much. I'll see you soon.
Do you have anyone else like to pay a tribute to Jurnee?
Yeah.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I'm Betsy, Jeanette's friend. We met a long time ago at T-Mobile, and that's where I met Jurnee. Jeanette brought her, and we had a meeting, and we all fell in love with her, including our store manager at the time. She would come all the time, to see her mom and hang out with us. And she was so special. As a little girl, even she made all of us smile. We also used to sneak candy to her. Because Jeanette was very, very good with her health. She always took care of her daughter. One thing about Jeanette is she was very protective over Jurnee. She's an amazing mom, and it says a lot about how Jurnee is. Jurnee was big-hearted, and that comes a lot from the way she was raised. She was raised around a lot of people who loved her. I remember her grandma watches over her. And the heart that that girl had is bigger than life. And the minute I found out what I found out, all I could do was cry. But I know in my heart that she would want everyone to be okay, and that she will be watching over everyone, especially her parents. And I just want to let Jeanette know that I love her, and whatever Jurnee wanted you to do for the future that you were supposed to do together, do it. Because she's with you no matter what. Thank you.
Do we have anyone else? I see a lot of people sitting up here, and as I said before, I know you're all here because you know Jurnee. So just come forward, don't be shy. Thank you, ma'am.
Hi, Jeanette. I'm Sheena, Jurnee's second big auntie. She first, come in. I was Jurnee's favorite aunt, I think. Like she called me. You know, every time I had math homework to do, and when I have to do key on homework and stuff, you know, I call Jurnee. I'm like, Jurnee, listen, I can't do this. Can you help me out? And we will FaceTime, and she's like, you gonna pay me? $5? I was like, yeah, Jurnee, just do this because I don't have the patience, you know. And she's like, all right. And then she would go and, you know, I'm like, Jurnee, how you figure that out? Because we can't do that, you know. It was just amazing how so quick she gets you to do that. And I don't even take the time out to try to figure it out, because once I see it, I'm like, no, let me just call Jurnee. You know, it's always that fast call and everything. And even more when she's in the hospital, that's always my go-to. You know, she was just so patient sometimes, you know. I don't know who I'm gonna call now. You know, I save all her texts and stuff, you know. Every time I'm in an awkward moment, I always choose to call Jurnee because she loved that. You know, every time I'm on the toilet, I call Jurnee. She does the same thing to me, you know. And I'm like, Jurnee, not today, you know. And we always with our bonnets on our heads. So it's like every time we pick up, like, you know. And Jeanette always in the background, like, oh my God, like Jurnee, she a hater, but you know, I just want to say, if we could get the next Jurnee, I don't think it's the next Jurnee, but you know, she will be missed. And my sister over there, you know, I love you. And I don't know. I don't know if y'all gonna see Jeanette cry or whatever, but she has emotion. And I think Jurnee kept her that strong too, you know, but Jeanette, I love you. And I love Jurnee and stuff. So, and thank everybody for coming out. I appreciate it. So, you know, thank you.
Hello, everyone. My name is Marlon. Let me tell you something about Jurnee in school. When she was in the hospital and the doctor told her that she's not going to be able to finish the rest of the semester, she broke out crying. She broke out crying. I've never seen somebody who was so dedicated, she wanted to go to school so bad. Me personally, growing up, I got a Z. Teachers know what that means. I ain't show up to class. I got a Z. So the dedication that she had towards school was amazing. Her mother did a great job, so did her father. One thing about mother, I've never seen her mother cry. I've never seen her cry. she was always saying that she has to be strong to make sure that Jurnee is strong. She said she's not gonna sugarcoat anything. She's gonna show what the streets are. Because she doesn't want her to be bamboozled by nobody in this world. She stayed on her. Jurnee did homework and lunch. Who does that? She come home, she like, you hear her say, oh, you did your homework? Like, yeah, I did her. When? Lunch. Who does that? You're supposed to be chilling, you're supposed to be banging on the table, kicking around or something like that. Nah, she wanted to get her work done. I've never seen a report card with 100 on it, and more than one. She had like 3 of them. And she was upset when she got an 80, 85, in whatever class. This is a music class. She said, teacher don't like me. 85, what I'm saying? Like, someone's beg for that. But yeah, she was, and then, you know, she got the little things where she do with the texts and send you the coupons, yeah, y'all know. The T-move thing, right? Like, yo, join this. Like, yo, join, let's so I can get the coupon rate, you know, and the fetch. So, you know, that's just her. She always found a way to make somebody smile. I remember one day, I'm drinking all the just green juices. She's sick. She's like, I don't like you drinking green juices. Go eat. She was always on case. Everybody cares about not eating. When her mother was sick, she always want to make breakfast for her. You know, when she caught COVID and everything like that. Like, she was there, like, knocking at the door, slide the food through the door. But, you know, she's gonna be missed, you know. You know, it's like, I'm happy that, you know, she's not suffering no more, but this is like, the world just took a very big loss. You know, this is not it's gonna be, it's people out there that's supposed to meet her, supposed to be encouraged by her. I told her that, yo, she has to fight through this because there's gonna be a little girl out there that's gonna need her one day. You know, so I'm happy that she's not in pain no more, but it's sad to see that she's not. And like she said, everybody needs to lean on the parents because this is not easy. This is not easy at all. 2 o'clock in the morning, 1 o'clock in the morning, check on them. It doesn't matter. Because 9 times out of 10, I know they ain't sleeping. All right, thank you.
I just want to share another little memory journey. Her aunt Colette, we're very good friends, and we just lived like blocks from each other until she moved to Brooklyn. When she was living in the Bronx, Jurnee would come with her sometimes on the weekend. And I remember on a few occasions, Colette would bring her to church. Most of the time when the church is having like programs with the kids and stuff, she would bring her up to see the program as sitting in the congregation watching the program. Next thing I know, Jurnee's on the stage doing what the kids doing. Yeah, she comes to see the program, but she ends up in the Sunday school, and on the same day, she's on the stage taking part in the program, like she's been there all along. That's like just how brilliant and brave and everything she was. So I just wanted to share that. Anybody else? Okay, it's her cousin.
How you guys doing? My name is Kayla, Jurnee's cousin. My name is Jurnee. Speaking of teen moves, she used to drive me crazy with those. Like, Jurnee would blow up my phone until I, we go through a depress. But yeah, Jurnee, we grew up together since we were very young, like from dance. We grew up together. Like all the family trips, I would always be like, we can't go unless we have Jurnee. You know, like Jurnee was always there. We used to dance together. You know, I never thought that I would see her right here. Like every time Jurnee will call me to be in the hospital, Jurnee, you gonna be okay? Yes, Gayla, I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna come out, Gayla. Like, even though, like, you know, in dance class, it was too girly for me. I didn't wanna do that, you know. I did it for Jurnee, because you know, it's Jurnee. That's like my little sister. You know, we went through it all. It's just me and Jurnee. My favorite cousin, you know. And like, I just can't believe like Jurnee's in this position right now. And you know, man, I can't even get my words together. Like I thought about what I wanted to say, and I was like out of my head. And yeah, Jurnee, man, we at times went to school together until I graduated. I forgot the name, 390 something, yeah. I was in Empower at the time, 2 different schools. And yeah, you know, it was just me at times, you know, when I was younger, Jurnee would be annoying, but like, you know, just be like, man, that's my little sister. You know, the music please, and Musically was here, to do music please, all that. She introduced me to everything. Like, that was really my little sister, you know? And yeah, I just wish she was still here. You know, one day I got up, she asked me to come to the hospital. I couldn't go because, you know, her situation. And one day, you know, my mom told me, she was like, we're gonna go see Jurnee. So I'm like, okay, that's great, because you know, I want to see my little sister. So I go to the hospital and my auntie, Katie, comes out and she's just like, how you doing, Kayla? I see her face, but I didn't expect no bad news. So I'm just like, okay. She's like, Kayla, Jurnee died. And I'm like, I broke down screaming. I was crying, all that. And I just didn't want to go inside the hospital to see her in that position. And it's going to take me a lot to get over this. I don't think I'm going to ever get over this. You know, Jurnee, you know, and that's all I got to say. I love you, Jurnee. Okay.
Good day, everyone. Something told me that I must come up here, and I cannot leave here today without saying something. I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I'm Jurnee's uncle, you know. When she was here, you know, we used to war. She didn't want me to put her. She didn't like me to be called her uncle because I'm younger than her. I'm the youngest in the family, you know, and it was always a war, you know, between me, her, and Kayla. We always used to clash it out, you know. But at the end of the day, it was always a fun memory. Whenever I'm up here, I get to see her, or it's always a fun, interactive time, you know. The last time I saw her, it was Christmas time when I normally come up, and you know, she seemed fine. She didn't seem in any way that she was going through anything. She always made the mood lighter. You know what I mean? It wasn't nothing bad at all. You know, I come here today, and in a sense, I have acceptance. I brought myself to a state of which I'm able to come up here and sit there and accept that this is what life has brought, and this is what God has decided to bring to us. And this will affect all of us in a way of which we must remember and overcome and use some of the attributes that she had in her life and our own. You know, when I heard that the Jurnee had passed away, you know, I just walked inside my house in Antigua, and my dad called me out of nowhere, you know, and he was like, my dad has a tendency not to filter anything. He just gets right to the point. At all. I'm like, he called me. He was like, "Jod, you know your favorite niece passed away?" And it really struck me. It was like out of nowhere, and it really struck me. I didn't believe it, and I broke down crying, right? But it is to the point where I'll have to accept the reality of the situation, and I would do my best to use the attributes that she had, from what I've heard from everybody around her and what I have seen in my lifetime. Now, use what she was as a person in my everyday life, and from school and to being a general kind individual. You know, I just like to bring I love you, Jurnee, from the bottom of my heart and from everything. I truly love you, and I just had to come up here and say it for me to truly understand and accept that she's really gone. Thank you all for listening, and yes.
Good night, everybody. I want to say I appreciate everybody's good words about, the 99% of Jurnee, but there's that 1% that I find nobody wants to address. So I'm gonna tell you a story. She was young, so this is how I know that she still does it, because we go back and forth. Jurnee one day comes to me, she says, "Daddy, I want a pair of Jordans." So I said, "Jordans? You know about Jordans?" She says, "Yeah, I see these pairs that I want." I said, "When I was your age, I never got Jordans." And Jurnee's response was, "Daddy, you should buy yourself a pair of Jordans." Jurnee had quick responses, and nobody wants to acknowledge that, because I know she gave them out. And that is something I'm gonna definitely miss, because she always kept you on your toes. As I watched her classmates speak about her, it touched me, because a lot of my friends came out. And for people to really travel to show they support me is a lot. And the fact that she touched her friends so early enough that they made sure that they came out and support, let me know how great she really was. So this will be the last time I'm speaking, because I can't
Thank you.
Anyone else want to pay tribute to Jurnee?
Good evening, everyone. Thank you all. Thank you all for your love, support, encouraging words. You guys know Jurnee is my one and only. That's the person who kept me on my toes 24/7. I didn't speak much about what she was going through. She asked me not to. She wanted to come out and speak about what she was going through on her own. I respected it. I know everybody into social media and stuff like that. Once upon a time, I'll post that every day if I have to. She asked me not to. You know, everybody said everything already about Jurnee. Sweet, into school. I don't know what it is into school. I wasn't like this in school, but I passed, but not with her numbers. And this is all her. No, I don't know anything about the math. She's really good with math. Favorite subject. I said I wasn't gonna speak tonight, but I would regret if I didn't. As you guys know, the last 2 years, I went through it. When it came from my mom, 2 weeks after my mom, I found out my daughter was diagnosed with cancer. And I didn't know what to do. I just made sure that Jurnee was comfortable all the way around the clock. My job, I have a love and hate for that place, but when I was down, they came through for me. I don't know when I'm going back, but they told me whenever I'm ready, I have to go back. So I appreciate that about the department, but they also gave me my space to grieve, and no one is on my back to come back. So the situation that we're in right now here, they don't care what people are going through. They tell them to come back, but they, for some reason with me, they told me when I'm ready. I see so many people here, and I appreciate you guys coming. I know I was gonna hear the thing about why so far. My daughter's gonna be laid to rest tomorrow, right next to my mom. And I was very adamant about that. So I wasn't gonna put her anywhere else. There's so much I wanna say, but just, guys, don't say, people have a tendency of saying, you're gonna feel better. I don't think I am. I don't know what to do. Yeah, I get up every day and I'll talk for a few about stuff, but I'm hurt. I'm angry about some things and how some things were went down. And if you guys know my daughter, she's gonna want me to finish I don't want to talk too much about what I have planned, but I have to finish something, and I'm gonna see through it. I know it's gonna take me a little while in the fight to do it, but I'm going to make sure she's laid to rest all the way. Again, I appreciate each and every one of you. Some of you are not here. But yes, continue to check in on me. I'm gonna say I'm all right, but I'm really not. How I'm feeling, I don't even know the feel. I don't know how I feel. It's a lot of things. I know, I know some of our secrets. You guys think I don't know, but to her friends, you guys know what she would tell you, what to do and not to do. So, you know, young people are different these days. So all I can say is try to stay focused. Y'all know right from wrong. You guys were her strength. She texts and calls some of you at, you know, odd hours at night, but that's her way of dealing with everything. When you ask her how she's doing, she's gonna say she's okay. She's not. She felt like she was a burden on people. She felt like what she was going through was taken away from people. How can I put it? She felt like she was a burden on me. She definitely wasn't, but she don't tell people really how she feels. It takes a lot for her to open up, but she will. She definitely will be missed. Thank you guys for coming out. I really appreciate it. I don't know what else to say. Thank you.
Still open? Anybody else want to say anything? Just gonna ask you guys to just remember to keep this family in prayer. They definitely need it.
So to introduce myself, I was one of the nurses who had the pleasure of taking care of Jurnee. So our introduction went, basically I walked into the room and my manager was in, and she said, "Is there any nurse that has made your care special?" And I hadn't even met Jurnee yet, and she said, "That one." So I said, "Jurnee, what are you talking about, dude? What?" She was like, "Yeah, but I know." So I think she came in early February. And I took care of her for almost like two and a half, almost 3 weeks straight, before I went on vacation and I heard the news. But in those 3 weeks, I hear a lot of you guys talking about like odd hours in the night phone calls or debates or arguments, and she would stay up the entire, I'm a night shift nurse, and she would stay up from, so like, she would wake up when I got there and then go to bed around 6 a.m. and spend the entire night with us. And you would go to give her medication at any time. She would take the medication and say, "Do you think zombies could be real?" Or just, "Why do you think Tom Cruise is the way he is?" Or she would tell you why the first couple seasons of Dance Moms were best. I'm gonna really miss her. In those 3 weeks, she made such a profound impact. And I'm really sorry that I didn't get a chance to say goodbye. Thank you, guys.
Good evening, everyone. Us three sisters, well, two of us, technically, this third sister came later on. But, we knew Miss Jeanette since 1999. Freshman year in high school. I don't know much about Jurnee directly, but we know that Miss Jeanette is a phenomenal mother, 100%. She breathes in her daughter constantly. Everything's evolved around her baby girl. You just knew that, and I don't know what to say. I can't even imagine what she's feeling. And sister, we're here to let you know that we're here for you at will. We don't want to bombard you because we don't know what to do. I don't even know what to tell you what to do. But we love you, we support you, and just hearing your story, I've repeated it to so many people in my life because it just reminds me to be grateful for what you got. Because I can't even imagine what she's gone through and the path that she's on. I don't know what's to become of it, but I know you are a strong woman. And I'm sorry that you gotta be so strong, sis. And we're here for you, however way you need us to be. Like seriously, the midnight hours, you need us to pull up. We there for real, sis, because this is beyond words. And we know that Jurnee is who you are. So, thank you.
Hi, Jeanette. As Christina stated, I did come later on, but it's been over 10+ years. And it's so crazy because I know you as Jeanette, but when you came on the job, I had to be like, Stevens, and it felt so weird. And when you came up and you said, Jurnee's your one and only, I remember being in the bubble and we would talk all the time because you know I have a one and only, and that is something we spoke about constantly, being locked up in Rikers and like, dang, you know, but we did have our moms and our family member that help us out. But just having that one child and, you know, not being able to spend as much time, especially at the age that they are with them, it was hard. The last time we saw Jurnee was at Noah's birthday in February when Noah turned 1. And it was great. And she was so good. We were so turned up. We were dancing. She was happy. She was eating. You really wouldn't have thought that she was going through what she was going through because her spirit was so high. Jeanette, I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. But you know that you are loved. You are loved. We support you. We got you. And we love you. Sorry, Jeanette.
Anyone else? Okay, looks like we don't have anyone else for now, so we just want to thank you all for coming. We thank you all for the support. We ask you to continue to pray for the family. And those of you who can make it tomorrow, we look forward to seeing you. And that's it. Thank you. Get home safely. Huh? Oh. No, tomorrow. Yes. So the program you have in your hand, that is for the service tomorrow. Everything that's on the program, that's what you'll be seeing tomorrow. Those of you who have programs today, you're coming back tomorrow, please bring them back because they might be limited. Just get home safely and we will see you all tomorrow. Thank you. Good night. Smiley? I got anything belong to you, Smiley? I don't want you back up. No? That's my girl to the egg. Can't get it. Can't get it.
I know. It's not me. How you doing, Blake? Dimitri. Oh my God. Oh, really? Oh my God. I'm not. How? How are things going? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, because I'm out in Carlos. Yeah, I like found something Great.
What are you?
I'm turning 27 next week.
I remember being given the same age.
Right. She's about to. Yeah. She turned, she's turning 30 next year. 24. Yeah, she's turning. Yeah.
We okay? What's wrong? Go ahead, go ahead. I'll keep my phone on. Recognize what you hear like that. Everybody look like Smiley over there. Like, Smiley. Hi, Sudi. Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
You like to work there, right?
That shit got rough though. Being on the island, that is more rough, kid.
No, she wants to know. Straight here.
Brooklyn. I have a band outside that's going to Brooklyn. You need it? I got a band. And I got a band tomorrow. I got a band outside.
No, but I was on
time ago, I was here sitting down. Oh, I think it's an umbrella.
When I think about Brooklyn, I think about Eastern Shore, I think about not to say Brooklyn, I say I'm in the suburbs, so that don't count. So now let me come on. That's the suburbs. That's why I'm over there. That's my girl.
I don't know which is that.
I'm in the suburbs.
Oh my God.
That's well. I know, I'm not gonna have a baby. That's what my story is. Yeah, what's at the wedding? I enrolled my high school test. I enrolled my teachers. I went home. Yeah, I put my Hey. How's your son? On my way to no. I think I am.
You found a slide?
Hello, Tati, be careful, mom, okay? Thank you.
Oh, sure. I should have wanted to work. Oh, hello.
The day when she called you, I said, forget you. I don't care. I still on you. I switch on you. What's my name? My name is And then the doctor told me that they just did a procedure on her right before. And I feel it right here. And then, you know, I'm a surgeon because yeah. That, girl, you don't know what to say with yourself. I was sitting out here. I thought you would have thought that that would have, as soon as he on the break, I mean, on this one. Yeah, you got to start running around back again. Thank you. You know what pain is. And that's no. When he tried to get off that, you see him going. And that's then I have to go jump out. Come and jump off. I did. I'm glad it's They went outside. I brought an umbrella and everything and left it in the house. She always. Yeah, your mother. Sideways. She found it and put it on. I mean, yeah.